This is CTV News, made for students by students.
Tonight on CTV Sports, after losing on Saturday, we take a look at the Rams' postseason chances and the current Mountain West standings.
And we have the highlights of the women's team and their huge upset at home against the Aztecs.
And Brieon Paige joins Kayla Ertyle in studio. This is CTV Sports, and it is starting right meow.
Meow.
It is Monday, and you are watching CTV Sports. I am Ryan Green, here with Ryan Hillman. Hillman, did you catch any of the Oscars?
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah, neither did I. Yeah, how about the Combine?
Combine, watched the whole thing. RG3 and Luck.
Oof.
Oh my goodness, baby.
I mean, we all knew RG3 was fast. I don't think we knew Andrew Luck was that fast.
And his long jump.
Oh boy.
Got moon boots on it.
Athlete, exactly. All right, well, going to Rams basketball after a close loss to San Diego State on Saturday. Experts have CSU in the first 4 out category of the NCAA tournament. But if the Rams beat number 17 UNLV on Wednesday, they will more than likely lock up a tournament spot. This makes Wednesday's game maybe the biggest game of the season. It's the last home game of the season, which means it's senior night, and it couldn't mean more for these guys. The Rams are currently in 5th place in the conference after Saturday. UNLV is in 2nd, and the Rams have a record of 17-10. And Ryan, this is easily, in my opinion, this is the biggest game of the season.
By far the biggest. And I know that we're going to be there.
We're going to be there. Reno Boyd's going to be there. We're going to be shouting.
Front row.
We're going to try and get on the big screen again.
You betcha, because we are going dancing.
For sure.
Alrighty, on to women's now. This past weekend was a special day for the women's basketball team. It was a senior day at Moby. The last day playing in Fort Collins for Kim Metsdagh and Kelly Hartig. It was also special since they were taking on San Diego State, the #1 team in the conference. Let's roll some highlights. Early first quarter here, half senior night. Kim Metsdagh would go out in style. She works down in the paint, gets her fadeaway game, 2 points. Next play, Megan Heimstra hits the jumper for 2. She goes on to have 21 points in this one. Rams go into the locker room up by 10 points. Second half now, Aztecs come back and lead 40-38 due to this layup by Malia Nahinu. Later in the second, tied at 40, Aztecs get the steal, but coming in hot is Heimstra, and she says, "Out of my house!" Back and forth for the rest of the game. Ladaya Forhitz hits the jumper, puts CSU up by 2, and it would stay that way. CSU takes down the conference leader San Diego State, 68-65. Afterwards, a choked up Kim Metsdagh had this to say about her last game at CSU.
Couldn't have asked for a better game to be our last home game. I mean, everyone was fired up, and I could just feel that everyone was really, ready to send us out with a win, and it just means a lot. And just against San Diego State, first team in the conference, couldn't have asked for anything better.
It seemed like this was a champion.
Great season, Kim. The ladies' Rams will play UNLV for the last regular season game before heading into the Mountain West tournament in Vegas, baby.
All right, well, it is time for a break, but when we get back, it's hockey time as we take a look at the Colorado Eagles. Keep it here.
Man.
Packers, Vikings,
Red State, Blue State.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
But when we live united, we create real lasting change in the education, income, and health of our country.
United.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
RBIs and 36 homers. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it deep back into the stands.
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back from that water break. And Ryan, this just in, Regan Smith, with 40 laps left, is in 20th place.
Oh, man. You know what? Hashtag go Furniture Row 78. We are pulling for Regan.
We bet you. Good luck, Regan.
All right, well, the Colorado Eagles were in action, this past weekend at home, taking on the Ontario Reign. Not this rain, the other type of rain. The Eagles lost a heartbreaker on Friday night, losing 9-8 in a shootout. Shootout indeed, that's 17 goals. All right, well, on Saturday night, they were looking to give the Reign a little pain. The Eagles got back to their winning ways and won 5-4 in overtime. Let's take a look at the ECHL hockey standings. Here are the standings as of now. The Colorado Eagles are in 4th with 30 wins and 19 losses. They beat number 3 Ontario Reign, the Las Vegas Wranglers at 2, and Alaska Aces at 1. With 12 games left, the Colorado Eagles easily have a chance to get back in the top 3 in their conference. And the Eagles are at home next Thursday as they take on the Bakersfield Condors. Side note here, too, for you Eagles fans, on Friday night they announced that the 2012 ECHL All-Star Game will be held at the Budweiser Event Center. Ryan, I have to go now. That sounds fun.
You betcha. This is huge for the Eagles, and it's an all-star game.
Exactly.
Best players in the ECHL. It'll be awesome.
Exactly. Well, it's time for the last break of the night. When we get back, we'll have an exclusive interview with a volleyball standout here in studio to talk about the bright future of the CSU women's volleyball.
Hang on tight.
I'll never let go, Jack.
We'll be back.
43,000 CSU Ram alums call Denver home. Now it's easier for Denver Ram fans to stay connected with CSU. CSU is proud to announce the new Colorado State University Denver Center, where Ram alums will feel at home. It's a place to make professional connections, enjoy events with other alumni, and even show your Ram pride with a wide selection of CSU fan gear. Stay connected with CSU, the CSU Denver Center at 17th and Glenarm. Learn more at rams5280.colostate.edu.
7,000 students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. Keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
The Rams volleyball team has had one of the highest success rates here at CSU, largely due to the fact that the team is full of standout players. Danielle Minch and Caitlin Steffen are two previous players who have led the team to Mountain West titles. Now that they're gone, the question is, who's next? She ranked first in the Mountain West Conference for hitting percentage and second for blocks. Meet Brieon Paige.
By golly, a Fossa set it for Brieon Paige, and that is Brieon Paige's bread and butter. They're set by Foss for Brieon Paige. Quick kill from the Rams. And that is for Brieon Paige.
And I'm now joined by that awesome girl, Brieon. Thanks so much for being here.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
No problem. And if that does not get you pumped up for the season, I do not know what will. Your bio on the CSU volleyball page says there's 3 best attributes that describe you: encouraging, motivating, and inspiring. Those sound like leadership qualities to me, but what do you see your role on the team as next season?
Definitely, I plan to live up to those 3 things. Encourage my teammates, motivate them, and inspire them with my game. So that's what I plan to do.
All right, and there are 2 past leaders, Danielle and Caitlin, who have set high expectations. Danielle was named Mountain West Player of the Year, in 2010, and of course Caitlin nabbed the title for this season. So what aspects from those girls are you going to take and put towards your leadership style?
Well, Caitlin definitely was a great blocker, outstanding hitter. She was fun to play with, and you know, she's definitely a key player that we're definitely going to miss. And so, you know, I plan to help our team and, you know, bring those assets that she left.
All right, and the team is on their off season right now, and it obviously takes a lot of training and hard work to get where you guys are. So what is your training regimen like during the off season?
In the spring, you know, they work us pretty hard. We work out 3 days out of the week. Then we'll have private practices with our coaches one-on-one, and that's when we get really specific.
All right, and what kinds of things are you specifically working on with your private coach right now?
A lot of blocking, hitting. We do a lot of ball handling stuff, and we've been working a lot on setting. So hopefully we'll be able to transfer that in the 2012 season.
What new players or maybe players who went unnoticed last season should we be looking out for this coming season?
Definitely Kayla. She redshirted until the middle of the season. She had a breakout game in Nebraska, so definitely she's one to watch out for.
And obviously your coach is a huge asset to this team, and he took the time to highlight you and give you some compliments. He said that she is the most dynamic athlete in the Mountain West and should be considered on everyone's American list. I'm excited for her senior year. What does Coach Hilbert mean for this program, and what has he done to make this such a success?
Tom is really all about, you know, giving back, giving to your teammates, giving to the community, because we're all just like so blessed to be here. So he is so inspiring and motivating, and you know, he's just a really great coach.
And he's obviously doing his job because CSU is expected to be ranked in the top 15 at the beginning of next season. And last and final question, Is CSU the team to beat in the 2012 season?
I definitely feel like we're the team to watch out for and, the team to surprise some people. So I'm ready for it.
Yes, all right. Well, thank you so much for being our first guest athlete on CTV this season. We will definitely be watching out for you. And back to Ryan's at the desk now.
Awesome. Thank you, Kayla, and thank you, Brieon, for joining us. But that is it for us. Be sure to like us on Facebook at CTV Sports and follow us on Twitter for all of your CSU sports updates at CTV Sports Show.
And after a short break, Haley Pennington will give you your weekly weather outlook and sports schedules for this week.
And I'm Haley Pennington with your weather update for the week. What a beautiful weekend we had this past week. It was a little chilly, but not too bad. But start getting your hats and gloves out because we are having a chance of snow for Tuesday. 30% to be exact. We'll be getting some snow up in the Fort Collins area and the Wyoming border. But also if you're going to Greeley, they'll have some winds going up to 20 to 35 miles per hour. So make sure that you're okay on the roads while traveling. Now here's your 7-day forecast. Like I said before, we're getting some powder Tuesday and lows going down to mid-20s, so not too horrible. Then on Wednesday, it's the complete opposite. We're having sunny, clear skies with highs going up to the 50s. And with such a perfect night, head over to Moby Arena to watch the basketball game. This is senior night, so come and watch your favorite players play for the last time. But don't get too comfortable. Thursday and Friday bring a slight chance of snow with highs in the 40s and lows being in the 20s. But this weekend is looking great, sunny skies and highs being in the low 50s, so it won't be too bad of a week. That's all I have for you. I'm Haley Pennington. Thanks for watching CTV Sports, and we'll see you at Wednesday's game.
Students are responsible for all CTV content, therefore they bear responsibility for the decisions they make. CTV is not an official program of Colorado State University, but is produced by an independent, nonprofit corporation using the name CTV pursuant to a license granted by CSU.